Hi, Gemini. Welcome to your weekly forecast for August 29th through September 4th. This is for Gemini Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's a general reading for the collective. You may stumble upon this video well after the time frame I mentioned. That's fine. You're going to see it whenever you're meant to hear the messages that are in it. Keep in mind this is a general reading for the collective. Not every single message is going to resonate, and that's okay. So take what does, leave what doesn't. And without further ado, my dears and my darlings, let's see what's coming up here for the Gemini collective. First card up here is the Knight of Coins. Now, traditionally, the court cards can be seen as a person entering a situation, but it can also be characteristics that we're coming into ourselves. But in terms of people, this could be a earth sign person, a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. This could be because it's a knight. It could also be hearing from an earth sign person. Keep in mind, it could be their moon, their rising, or their Venus. And sometimes we don't know people's placements. And that's when sometimes it can get a little confusing. But some of you could be receiving word from an earth sign or communicating with an earth sign. If you've been waiting to hear from an earth sign about something or doing business with an earth sign, there could be some communication coming in. Now, the Knight of Coins is about consistent energy, and it's one foot in front of the other. It's stability. And sometimes this card comes up in my readings to say that right now the key to your success is to just be consistent. You don't have to worry about burning the midnight oil. You don't have to worry about, staying up around the clock, pushing yourself, burning the candle at both ends. You don't have to worry about like hustle and grinding and, I'll sleep when I'm dead and all of that mentality. Like Spirit is saying, you don't have to push so hard. You don't have to run yourself ragged. The key to your success is simply just going to be consistent, being consistent. Every day taking a step towards what you're working on. Every day taking a step towards your goal. I do feel, Gemini, that some of you, something in this past full moon kind of like hit a nerve and like opened up this Pandora's box inside of you. And now we're coming into a full moon, not this week, but the following week. And you might be picking up on that full moon energy a little bit early as we're moving into this week. And some of you might be feeling really overwhelmed of like, how am I ever going to let this go? How am I ever going to release this? How am I ever going to heal enough to receive the blessings that I'm praying for, or to manifest the things that I want? You feel like you're looking at this giant mountain, and Spirit is saying it's not going to take as long as you think, and you don't have to be overwhelmed. Just take it one step at a time, one day at a time. Before you know it, you're going to look behind you. You're going to say, wow, I can't believe how much progress I've made. Wow, I can't believe how much I've let go. Wow, I can't believe how much better I feel. And so it's just about the consistency. Now, this could be in other areas of your life. Intuitively, I feel that some of you, Geminis, are just feeling really overwhelmed by something you remembered or something that came up where you were like, whoa, I had really pushed this down, or I had really forgotten about this. And now it's like you're feeling overwhelmed about processing it or letting it go. Some of you are dealing with betrayal around this situation, right? Like, maybe somebody in family or in a relationship or in a friendship, you just kind of feel like they violated your trust, or you feel kind of betrayed about a situation. And so some of you are trying to heal from that. You're like, how can I ever heal from this? You will. You're going to, right? This could also be, the consistency could be about any goals you may have. Maybe you're trying to start a business. Maybe you're trying to do something to improve your life, and you're just feeling, I don't know how I'm ever going to get it done. Just every day, do something in alignment with it. And as long as you do that, you're going to succeed. You're going to see how much ground you cover. The next card that's coming up here for the Gemini collective is the Tower. Okay. Now, this could be Scorpio energy coming in if you have Scorpio placements. There could be big changes or big shifts happening for you in those houses or in those areas of your life. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. But the fact that it's coming in as a tower, it would be something very, very significant in terms of like life changing, right? This would be a life changing interaction, or things that you might be working through with this person, or epiphanies that you're having, maybe opening your eyes or making you see things in a different way. But put the astrology aside here for a moment, because not all of you are dealing with a Scorpio, not all of you have Scorpio placements. The tower in general is a permanent change in your life that's pushing you out of your comfort zone. A lot of people get really upset when they see the tower, but there's something you have to understand about it. First and foremost, it's a major arcana card. Major arcana cards are always going to come up when this is an experience we agreed to have. This is an experience that's helping us to learn what we came here to learn, to master what we came here to master. It's opening up a new chapter in our life. It's a significant defining moment. But also, what you need to keep in mind about the tower follows the devil in the tarot. There's the devil, then there's the tower. The devil is when we're really overwhelmed and we're scared to make changes and we feel really stuck. And we may be in a situation that's completely and totally robbing us of our joy, but we don't know how to step out of it. We don't know how to get out, or we're too scared. Like, we know this isn't a good situation. I better get out of this, but we're scared. We're scared to get out of it. We're imprisoned in that ego energy, in that fear, in that devil energy. And the tower is the next card. The tower is the cosmic prison break. Your angels and guides are coming in to say, okay, we can't see you suffer anymore. We came to bust you out. So the tower happens as an act of love. It's not a punishment. Okay? It's to free you from something that's holding you back. And if you stay in that situation any longer, you're going to miss your blessing. That boat is here to take you. You're about to miss the boat. And your angels and guides are saying, we can't let that happen. Chop, chop. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Chop, chop. We got to keep you on time. So it's not a punishment. So for some of you, there could be something happening where something is being removed from your life, a situation, a relationship, a work situation. But it's because your angels and guides are saying, okay, time to move towards the blessing. Time to move towards the blessing. It doesn't always have to be um, um, like a chaos or something removed. Sometimes it's something we're having to do that's really pushing us out of our comfort zone. Your life is not going to be the same after this change. And sometimes that could be something very positive happening. You may receive the opportunity to, buy a house, and it's going to be your forever home. Or move, relocate somewhere, or meet the love of your life and fall in love, or get married, or have a baby. It's like a permanent change that's pushing you out of your comfort zone. So sometimes it's positive changes, but like, oh my gosh, I can't believe this is happening, and you have to overcome certain fears and things that come up around it. But this is a permanent change, and there's no going back to the old ways, right? This is moving forward. The next card that's coming up here, I'm going to say one more thing. I do feel for a lot of you, the tower is going to be like a mental paradigm shift where you're seeing the truth of a situation and you can't unsee the truth of the situation. And it's happening to give you permission to focus on yourself and to move forward. So some of you may realize that somebody in a situation has been awfully manipulative, right? Or awfully selfish, or they have a way of turning things around on you and like making it your fault. And here you are invested in trying to do better and trying to be better. I feel for some of you, you're in a situation, and it could be an employer, like a boss that you have, it could be a family member, a friend, or a romantic partner. I feel some of you have been in a situation where someone continues to wrong you or let you down. And when you try to approach them about it and say, hey, like this wasn't fair, or this really hurt me, And this person's like, yeah, you know what, it really hurt me too. I wouldn't have done that if you wouldn't have done this, or I wouldn't have done that if you didn't make me feel this way. And I'm really hurt by you, Gemini, or I'm really disappointed by you, Gemini. And you're like, oh, whoa, okay, well, maybe I need to act better, maybe I need to do more. It's like somebody's not taking accountability for what they did, and they're turning around and they're saying, well, Gemini, look what you made me do. And now not only have they wronged you, they're making you feel like it's your fault that they did what they did. And I feel like some of you are beginning to wake up and see that, and you're like, wait a minute now. This isn't going to work for me. This isn't going to work for me. I'm not doing this anymore. Like, you're beginning to see the manipulation. You're beginning to see like how this person weasels out of situations, and you're beginning to see that you're not the problem here. Okay? The next card that's coming up for Gemini is the Emperor. Ooh, now we have major arcana cards coming in back to back. When major arcana cards come in back to back for me in my readings, it's telling me that there's going to be big changes in a short period of time. Now, what's interesting to me is the Tower has a Scorpio association. The Emperor also has Scorpio association. It also has Aries, right? So you could be dealing with Scorpio and or Aries. If you have Scorpio or Aries placements, there could be big changes or big shifts happening for you in those houses or those areas of your life, or you may be people of the sign might be involved in the situation. But the Emperor is about foundation, authority, power. Okay. For me, it is a card of like creating or bringing something into fruition, like because you're establishing a foundation, you're establishing rules, you're establishing order in like what you're putting out there or what you've created, taking ownership of something. The Emperor answers to nobody. There's nobody on this planet above the Emperor. The only person above the Emperor is God. Okay? So I think a lot of you are coming into that energy. You're like coming into your power, right? Any issues you have with authority, you're realizing your authority is God. You're realizing that, nobody has power over you, and you have power over how you want things to be, and what you're going to do and how you're doing things in your life. The Emperor is very much in control and answers to no one, no one but God. The Emperor is also divine masculine energy. So you may be stepping into divine masculine energy. You may be calling in or manifesting divine masculine energy to come into your life. But with the Tower and the Emperor coming in together, this is powerhouse energy, Gemini. This is like someone poked the bear, someone woke up the bear. And so I feel that you're just getting frustrated enough where you're like, this is enough, like enough is enough. You're not going to come and mess with me. You're not going to distract me. You're not going to throw me off. You're not going to make me think I'm less than I am. I know who I am. I know what needs to be done. Like, I'm not going to second guess my judgment. I'm not going to second guess my intuition. I'm in charge of my life. I get to do what I want to do in my life. And so there's this sense of like taking back control with these cards that are coming in together. The next card that's coming up here is the Nine of Wands. So again, Nine of Wands is a card where we might be a little bit on guard. Nine of Wands is a card where we may have it could also be in terms of timing, telling us that we're almost finished with something. Like we're working on something, 10 is completion, you're at 9, you're almost there, keep going. It could be in this way, like just keep going, don't give up on what you've been doing. But Nine of Wands can also be a card where like we're a little bit on the defense. We might feel like we have people coming at us, or we might feel like where we have to protect ourselves or protect what we're working on, or like just we might feel a little bit on guard. So Nine of Wands tells you you're doing a good job, you're headed in the right direction, and that aspect of the Nine of Wands of feeling on guard. Again, I feel some of you are in this cycle with someone who has a tendency to make you feel like whatever is happening, it's your fault that it's happening. Even when they do something messed up. They did something messed up because of you, supposedly, right? And now that you're standing up for yourself, I feel like this is someone who's going to try to be like, well, look at Gemini, you're so unreasonable, you're so selfish. I kind of feel like somebody's trying to guilt you into like being under their thumb. But you're the emperor now. You can't be under anybody's thumb. The emperor's not under anybody's thumb. That is impossible, right? So I feel the Nine of Wands is like, maybe a part of you might be like, oh, maybe I'm the jerk here, maybe I'm the bleep, in this situation. And I feel like the Nine of Wands is saying, like, protect yourself, defend yourself, right? You don't have to go into the offense, but just kind of put up that boundary, put up your boundary. And this might be the last big push uh, in which you're breaking this cycle, not only with this person, but with anybody in your life, where you're not going to be repeating it ever again. Okay, you may want to check out your moon sign, your rising sign videos. Some weeks your moon sign and rising sign may resonate more than your sun sign. Love readings for August and September are linked in the description. The playlist for the weekly forecast is also linked in the description, so it should be easier for you to find the other videos if you want to check out your placements or check out the videos for your friends and family or your crush or whoever you want to watch about. It'll be easy to find. If you want to schedule a private reading with me, there's a link in the description that will take you to calendly.com/amethystangelite, and you can schedule a private reading with me there. I hope you guys will come back tomorrow and check out the card of the day post. Every single day I do a daily message. Please come by and check that out. If not, hopefully you'll come back and check out next week's forecast. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. I hope you all have a fabulous week ahead. I love you, my dears.